Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rainbow Warriors offense takes the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl.
Breaks into the open. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Davis will throw. Makes the catch. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Hawaii. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finding open areas. Past the 45. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. All right, guys, let's take a minute and think about UMass. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Price. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Rushes on him. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Price. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UMass. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
He's got him this time. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Find some fresh air. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to the ground game on the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 1st down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Turning it on. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Minutemen! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
Coming out with it, it's White. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Davis will throw. Gets it out fast. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So first down here as they go back to work. On the ground, it's Sims. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Barfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. On the move and looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Sims. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Davis looking to pass. Got his man on the right. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
You ready to get up, buddy?
Returns to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Might be changing the route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Price. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Under fire. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it at the 15. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Price. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pressure coming. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pushes for the goal line. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with a stop. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks
Hello?
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out, they'll get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on them.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, UMass. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Davis will throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it first and 10 just outside the 20. Looking downfield on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time he's got his man. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Here comes the Heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. He'll pull it down and run. Last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide.
And man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Price. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Makes the catch, it's Price. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a pop.
Touchdown, Minutemen! And the route is on.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You ready to get up, buddy? Yeah.